Dr. Alban tell everybody, hip hop reggaeton and dancehall style. 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 That's why Dr. Alban tell everybody.
Hello, this is Lucas Palmeira from Imaginando, and I'm here to give you another tutorial on DRC. For today's tutorial, I have a song from the Nigerian-Swedish dentist called Dr. Alban, and the song is called No Coke. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sounds to do. They're not that hard, so let's get right into it. The first one is this bass synth, which has this cool nice sound. I'm going to turn off this delay modulator for now. And bring back the default patch. Okay, and I'm going to start by raising the second oscillator to maximum. Drop 1 octave on the second oscillator and detune it to 80. Like this. Now drop the pre-gain to 672. Okay. Now let's go to the filter, and on the envelope generator 2 amount, which is the amount of the envelope 2 generator modulating the cutoff frequency, we want it at 271. 271. Okay. Sorry. Now cutoff, let's drop it to 7 to 6. Resonance 5 to 8. Okay. Now, on the modulation page of the filter, we want to raise the keyboard modulation to maximum. This means the higher the note, the higher the cutoff. Okay. Now, we'll do the same for velocity and raise it to 616. Okay. And now let's go for the ADSR on envelope generator 1, which modulates the amplitude, and I think everything is default. So 0, 500, 800, and on release 062. We have to change this one. Now envelope generator 2, 0, maximum decay, maximum sustain, and a release of 100. Now we just have to go to the reverb, give it 129 on the amount, 316 on the decay, a damping of 500, which is default, and 431 modulation. 31 modulation. Now for chorus, turn the chorus on and give it a 453 rate. And a depth of 467. Is it that much? No, I knew it. 153, 467. It's 153. Sorry about that. So here on the rate is 153. Yes. Okay, we got the right, and we got our sound. Okay, let's go to the second one, which is this sub bass. Okay. Bring back the default patch. Sorry, here I'm going to turn on again the delay modulator. This delay modulator has half dry wet with 283 time, 100 feedback, which is default, 400 rate, and 100 depth. So let's go to the sub now. Okay, bring back default patch. And now, first thing I'm going to do is change the first oscillator to a sine. Now, master at 787. Okay, pre-gain at 926. Now for the filter, we want to drop the cutoff to 114 and resonance to 256. Okay. Now first envelope generator 020 on the attack. A decay of 500, sustain 352. And a release of 098. Okay. Envelope generator 2, we got 230 on the decay, a sustain of 400, and a release of 100. This is all default, and we got the second sound ready. Now let's go for these keys. Okay. Bring back the default patch. First thing I'm going to do is change the first oscillator to a square and get it to a pulse width of 766. Okay. Second oscillator, I'm going to raise the volume of the second oscillator to 811. And drop the oscillator 1 to 882. Okay, can be 883, no problem. And I'll detune it to 048. Okay. Now master at 802. Okay, pre-gain at 580. Now, we want to have here on the modulation page, LFO1, oscillator 1 and 2, and raise the modulation to about 210. Now for the filter, envelope generator 2 at maximum, cutoff at 532, release at 164, okay. Now, for the modulation on the filter, we have keyboard here modulating the filter to 395. This means the higher the note, the higher the cutoff. And on the VCA side, we want on the keyboard minus 383. This means the higher the note, the lower the volume. 3083. About there. Okay. And on the velocity, we want 640. This means the higher the velocity, the higher the volume. 640, okay. Now for the first envelope generator modulating the amplitude, we got 020 on the attack, decay 364, sustain of 0, and a release of 261. Okay. Envelope generator 2, we want 0, 3 to 1, and a sustain of 0. Release of 285. Okay. Next thing, we got our reverb, and we want to raise the amount to 352. Decay 5 to 1. Damping of 506. It's almost default. 59, it's okay. 111 on modulation. Okay. And finally some chorus. Turn the chorus on. 173. 173 on the rate. And a depth of 669. Yeah, it should be okay. Just check one thing. But I think we got it. Okay. I knew we had that to do. So the first oscillator is at maximum. And the second one is, I think I got the other way around. So, yeah, it's the second at maximum and the first one up. So the first one is 1 up and the second one is at maximum. Okay, and we got our sound. And let's go to the next one, which is a low wind. You can hear modulated. So let's bring back the default patch. Default. Oscillator off, noise up. First thing to do. Now cut off to 0.94. Okay, resonance at 246. Okay, and LFO2 at 518. But now we go to the LFO2, change the waveform to a filtered sample and hold with a rate of 192. Okay. Now, for some reverb, now for some reverb, 690, 696, 690, 696. I think we still have some modulation here. 500, 418, 500, 418. Okay. And we got our first noise. For the second noise, which is this one, which is more high, remember that I got here these low pass filters, high pass filters, sorry, on both winds. But this one is higher, this high wind, which we're gonna do now. So bring back default patch. Oscillator 1 off, noise up. And master at 292. Noise at maximum. LFO2 at a rate of 166. sample and hold, filtered, sample and hold again. Now we change the mode of the filter from a low pass 4-pole to a low pass 2-pole. This filters less in higher frequency. And we want a cutoff of 362. A resonance of 572. And an LFO of 832. So ready, blowing. And now finally we got 690, 533 on the reverb. 690, 533 on the reverb, and for the rest of the values are 500, 757. So to finish it off, modulation 757, and we got everything ready. So let's now listen to the music. Bear with me while I get this ready for us to listen to. Okay. I think we have everything ready, I hope. So let's now listen.
Dr. Alban tell everybody, hip hop, reggaeton and dancehall style. 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 That's why Dr. Alban tell everybody.
And that's it. And this was it, guys. I really hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. It was fun to make. I will ask you, please, to give us a like and a subscribe if you really enjoy our content. That helps us a lot and keep us going. I will say goodbye for now. And be sure to check out our new content coming up. So, goodbye.